Okay, and hopefully you guys can read this just fine. I'll get in front of it for a second so you can see me. Hopefully you guys are able to read this just fine. If the D is a little cut off, that says do at the front. So we're gonna read this and take note. These words are what it looks like on paper, except for what you read is those little black dots, right? Okay, so let's try reading that. Don't sing it out loud, or maybe you can actually sing it out loud because we're not in a group together. But all you have to do is what we call it audiating. You think the pitches, maybe you've heard that term before. You think the pitches before you sing them. So if this is our starting key, sorry if it's different than the last video, but this is our new starting key. So go ahead, think to yourself, if that's our tonic, let's orient. Do, mi, sol, do. I'll give you about 5 seconds to look at this. All right, and we're gonna read it through together. Ready, and do, re, mi, do, mi. And raise your hand if you had that. Yeah, absolutely, awesome. I hope that you're all raising your hands. And if you're not, that's okay. Let's sing that again. Do, re, mi, do, mi. Absolutely, that's how it is. That's how it is. Let me just grab my mouse so that I can go to the next slide. Where are you? Yeah, let's try this one. Oh, okay, so if that's our tonic, then we're gonna start on a little above that tonic. Try to find it on your own if you can. I'll give you a minute to look at it. Not a minute, but a few seconds. Is our tonic. Our tonic is not that. Think about what I'm saying. Our tonic is this one. So what do you have to do to get to that next one? And mi, re, do, mi, do. Excellent. I am assuming that you were able to do that, okay? So let's go to the next one. All right, and this is kind of getting into if there were to be lines on your staff. So now we're getting into, okay, this is music. This is starting to look a little more musical. Let's try from that pitch. Similar, I think it's the same one that you did a little bit ago, a couple slides ago. 2, ready, and do, re, mi, do, mi. Raise your hand if you had it. Awesome. We're still in class, so it's cool to raise your hands. It's fine, even if you're by yourself and your dog is looking at you like, why are you raising your hand? So just kind of take a look and see if you got it right. Awesome. If you didn't, press pause on this video and sing it again. Sorry if my pitch is changing. Awesome. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. These are our notes, aren't they? If that's our tonic, which it is in this case, our tonic is that first one. Try it. Do, re, mi, do, mi. For so many of us, reading music is as easy as simple in our brains as making it bigger. It's just making it a little bigger. Music is small. And sometimes we say, hey, read this. And it's so teensy tiny, but we really don't know how to read it. We don't know how to read it. All we know how to read is we're kind of like children who have been given an I can read book. And we know how to read big, and we know how to read cat, and we know how to read the, and we know how to read hat, and we have just tiny little things that we can read at a time. Guess what? That's okay. That's how you learn how to read music. You don't learn how to read music by your teacher playing it for you on the piano and then you singing it back, right? That's called echoing, or that's called parroting, or that's called lots of other things, but repeating. But not this. So let's read this again. Pretend that's the do and do, re, mi, I hope that you all had that. And if you didn't, press pause, take a look at that, and make sure you get it. And this is the same thing, except for it's on different lines. Let's try it. Pretend that's do. 1, 2, and ready, begin. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm blocking it. Do, 2, and ready, begin. Do, re, mi, do, mi. Just like that. And do you have the wherewithal to not sing re after that pitch? Can you go do, re, mi, instead of do, re, mi, do, re? If it were to have a re there, could you sing it? Even though it looked like me, what if that was written there? Okay, so kind of tricky. You got to train your brain, right? Same thing, do, re, mi, do, mi. And the only difference between this and the one that we just saw was that one was on a line, and these two now are on line. So we're adding. We started with one line of the staff. Now we have 2 lines of the staff. Okay, so kind of cool. Okay, so now that we have that, your assignment tonight is not going to be about solfege. Your assignment tonight is going to be about, it's going to be a video. And it's going to be a video of yourself. And you're going to say nothing crazy, nothing too intricate. You don't have to tell me any math formulas. You don't have to tell me what you learned in class today. I just want to hear about you. I just want to get to know you via video more than we could in our session maybe. And basically I want it to say who you are. I want it to say, oh, actually, you know what? It might even... Oh, there's my internet barking at me again. Didn't realize how much it did that. Oops, there it is. Let me try that again, folks. Sorry about that. So this is your assignment, and if you can read it, awesome. If you can't, that's all right. It's on, it's in the document that I made that may or may not be uploaded to Canvas. So we are still working on Canvas. Assignment is to make a video of yourself. You can send it to my email. In the video, please tell me the following. Who are you? I want your name, family, I want it all. What instrument is yours for the sharing? If you have a couple instruments, awesome. If you have just one, awesome too. And it can be 2 to 5 minutes. And answer this question. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Email me if you have any issues. I love getting emails, due at 9. And actually, as I wrote this, I thought to myself, I wonder if the students will be able to upload a video to a government email address. I'm hoping the answer is yes, Mrs. Prince, and there will be no problems, but who knows? So, and if there is a problem, it is what it is, okay? But just to let me know about it. It's 2 to 5 minutes. This means that you can make it as simple or as complex as you want. It can be, my name is this, I have this many brothers and sisters, my family's from this country, this is my second language, or it can be as detailed as you want, and it can be as simple as you want, but as long as it's at least 2 minutes. And don't, if you have lots of other assignments, make it a simple one. If you have an assignment or 2 and you're pretty sure it's going to be fine and you'll get it right in, then make me a cool little design. If you're really good at videos, give it your all, make it like super awesome. And I just want to hear about you and know who you are. Okay, so that is your assignment. Now I'm